Happy Tuesday, folks. It was a hot one out there for us. Today officially tied the hottest day of the year in Augusta, 97 degrees. And actually, if you look back over the last week, 9 days, we actually have hit 97 twice last week. We hit it again today. And those are the hottest days so far recorded in Augusta for the year of 2023. So we did tie the hottest temp of the year. We were not able to eclipse it though. So we did not get up to 99, but we were close. And the good news is heading into tomorrow, we don't have to worry anything about that. We are looking at temperatures to actually drop a little bit below average tomorrow, and it's going to feel much better. Not as humid outside throughout Wednesday afternoon. We got the Green Jackets in town tonight. Looks like a few more people have started to filter into SRP Park as the temperatures do finally cool off a little bit for us. But the game tomorrow night should be absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be temps in the 80s and 70s, and no need to worry about the heat index tomorrow evening. So a great opportunity to see the Green Jackets tomorrow night. It still feels like 101 though right now here around Augusta, so still pretty hot out there this evening. Our low temps tonight going to stay pretty muggy, so the relief from the lower humidity, slightly cooler temperatures, that's not really going to move in until we get to Wednesday afternoon. So we're still going to feel pretty muggy out there for the first part of our Wednesday morning. But by Wednesday afternoon, our South Carolina counties should stay with highs in the 80s. We'll be close to 90 here along the Savannah River. And then the further west you get, you'll be able to see possibly the mid-90s. So this is going to be all thanks to the cold front basically moving through the area throughout the day. So this is why our South Carolina counties will be cooler for the first part, and then our Georgia counties will be the last to see that front push through, so it'll be just a couple degrees warmer. But we call this a backdoor cold front because it actually moves in from the northeast, so not our usual kind of frontal passage moving in west to east. This one will kind of move in from the northeast, and why our South Carolina counties will be just slightly cooler out there tomorrow afternoon. But the really big thing that this front's going to bring us is finally a really relatively cool morning down into the mid-60s, waking up early Thursday. So Thursday morning looks absolutely fantastic. Temperatures waking up anywhere from 64 to 67 degrees area-wide. So that is going to be thanks to just a lot lower humidity across the air. The drier the air is, the lower your temperatures can drop at night. So that's the real benefit of that frontal passage out there tomorrow. Quick look at our radar network. This is going to be our backdoor cold front, so this would move through tomorrow. We had Tropical Storm Harold made landfall in southern Texas today, so that actually did turn into a tropical storm. Right now, a tropical depression, still producing some very heavy rain across southern Texas right along the Mexican border there, but no impact to us here locally. We're actually not looking at much rainfall over the next several days. It's not until late this weekend we actually do bring back somewhat of a rain chance. But for the rest of this evening into tonight, we're just going to see gradually clearing skies. And folks, we may be ending it early. Looks like my weather computer may have froze. And we'll see if it can go back and forth. All right, we'll try this again. There we go. All right, heading into our Wednesday. There's our backdoor cold front. So it's going to knock off our temperatures. It's not going to be as humid, not going to be as hot. Highs should be anywhere from around the upper 80s on the South Carolina side of the river to the low 90s here on the Georgia side. And winds will be out of the northeast. Could be steady at times, but generally between 5 to 10 most of the afternoon. Thursday, remember, we're waking up in the 60s. Should be a very comfortable start Thursday morning, but then the high temperatures do start to increase Thursday afternoon. But humidity looks to stay relatively low, so we don't have to worry about the heat index again Thursday afternoon. Great Lake weather the next couple of days. Highs will be in the upper 80s up at the lake tomorrow, and northeast wind as that front does push through tomorrow afternoon. Northeast between 5 to 15, but turning back out of the southeast by Thursday. But no rain in the forecast if you do want to hit the lake. Our temperatures do get hotter though heading into the weekend, so we'll see highs low 90s Wednesday, mid 90s Thursday, upper 90s again Friday, potentially close to 100 Saturday. I will say this. There's been a lot of times this year, folks, where a lot of the models that we look at have shown temperatures well over 100. Temperatures have been running really hot for this summer for us here locally. Today we hit 97. There was not a single model I was looking at yesterday that was showing anything cooler than 99 degrees. So I went on the low end forecasting 99. There was some models out there yesterday that were thinking we were getting up to 106 this afternoon. So we're putting in that human filter. Right now it's kind of the same thing. Friday, Saturday, a lot of the models are going absolutely bonkers between 104 to 108 for high temperatures. Don't pay attention to everything you see circulating. It's been showing that all summer long. It's never really materialized. I think one of the big things, we had that potential stretch a couple weeks ago to where we could have stayed in the upper 90s for 3-4 day stretch, but we just kind of kept topping out 95, 96. That was mainly because of the wildfire smoke in Canada. All that haze in our atmosphere just kind of prevented direct, good heating up sunlight. Today, I mean, models are just running really hot right now, so it's not been the greatest for forecasting high temperatures, but that is why 99, 100, that's on the low end of what models are thinking for high temperatures later this week. So we'll see what happens, but right now I've just really been conservative on these temperatures, and they just kind of have not been topping out like what models have thought. So that was kind of our thinking today, and why we were kind of in that 2-degree threshold of our high temperature. But overall, still looks like it's going to be hot Friday, Saturday. TBD if we actually get to triple digits. It's tough to do for us here in this area. Our rain chances do go up this weekend though, so our next front is going to show up Sunday, and that is going to bring us a better opportunity for showers and storms to develop. So that's going to stick around next week. We're actually going to have a pretty decent pattern flip head our way. So recently it's been hot, it's been dry, but next week it's looking like it's going to cool off and it's going to get a little bit wetter. So that is something that we're going to be monitoring heading past the weekend. Quick update on the tropics. We mentioned Harold, now tropical depression, moving over southern Texas, northern Mexico. We have tropical storm Franklin, and now post-tropical storm Gert. So Gert's no longer a real threat to us. And Franklin, this is what Franklin's going to do. He's going to go like this, curve back in, and then curve back out. So none of these storms really look to be a huge impact to us here locally. So good news for us. The tropics are definitely getting more active. We have had a number of named systems over the last week or so. Usual for this time of year. Usually we see the peak of hurricane season into the first week of September. So we're in the last week of August. We're kind of doing right what we should for this time of year. Here's our 7-day forecast here locally. So mostly dry through at least Saturday. By Saturday night, we could see a few storms as that front does get closer by Sunday. And it looks like that front will kind of just stall out on top of us and provide pretty good rain chances early next week, next Monday and Tuesday. But you can see our temperatures not necessarily too bad, low 90s to upper 80s. But hopefully you have a great evening, and we'll see you later tonight on News 12 at 11.